It's showtime at Homestead, Miami.
Andre Karanauskas at the line, steals it in the Indy 250.
Line into the back, in trouble, let it go. Gordon to the wall, jumps right around.
Side by side on the final lap, coming to the checkered flag.
Steve Morgan, the last lap pass, and the victory in Las Vegas.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. Just watch me now.
It is a perfect day for racing down south in the Lone Star State in Fort Worth, Texas, as we welcome you to round number 7 of the NOFSRL New Era Cup Series from the Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas. Today, it's the AT&T 500. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Isaac Cal. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, and we're glad you could join us for some more NOFSRL racing this afternoon. We had a wild one last week at Homestead Miami Speedway, and in the end, the man that's got the most wins all time in NOFSRL competition, Johnny Garner, came from the back to the front in 2 restarts with fresher tires to get his 13th career NOFSRL win all time, number 1 on the list, and he is 2 wins ahead of the man in second, which is Stuart Gratton. The Texas Motor Speedway always provides us some great and exciting racing. Always an exciting race to watch out for, a race where you have to commit to the low line. Anywhere on the high line, you are falling back. So it will be completely different from the 2 previous races we had at Atlanta and Homestead Miami. Let's give you the top 10 in points. CJ Williams now up almost a full race over Ryan New, 47-point lead over the part-time driver Neil Clifford, the rookie. Neil Clifford, the leading rookie right now in the rookie standings, currently 3rd, 56 points back. 4th spot is Luke Rainey, 64 points back. 5th is Diego Russell, he's got a nice gap, 69 back. 6th is part-timer Eagle Barretto, 73 points back. 7th is the 37 of Carter Friesen, 76 points back. 8th is Brian Webb, he's 79 points back in 8th. 9th is Casey Nanico, 81 points back in 9th. And 10th, the reigning New Era Cup Series champion, Steve Morgan, 84 points back. And we get ready to go. Let's give you the top 10 in the starting lineup. Casey Nanico, as we mentioned, 9th in the standings, will make up the front row on the inside. Next to him, Stuart Gratton in the 41. Row number 2, it's the 43 car. Jesse Turner almost won at the Auto Club Speedway earlier this year. And lining up next to him, that's the 18, Ethan Hoffman, Phoenix winner. Row number 3, Steve Morgan in the 13, the defending champion. And Zachary Fitzwater next to him in the 4. Row number 4, the 88, Alex Lozano, the 12 of Marty Johnson, won the first ever NOFSRL Cup race here at Texas. Row number 5, Derek Hamill in the 32, and Atlanta winner Brian Ferris in the 20. This 20 car has won at Texas before when Justin Zidell was behind the wheel. All 40 cars look good to go. Give you the format for today's race, an 84-lap race around the Texas Motor Speedway, 126 miles. The stages will end at laps 26, 53, and 84. Previous Texas winners in the field: Marty Johnson, who won the first race here. Season 4 winners Johnny Garner and Justin Zidell. Colin Denton in Season 5. It's going to be a good battle here in the desert. Who's going to win this shootout? We are about to find out. Pace car about to make the hard left-hand turn to pit road. And it's Casey Nanico and Stuart Grant leading the field to green. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one at Texas. It's time to light them up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Jesse Turner with a run inside on Casey Nanico, looking for the lead with help from Steve Morgan out of turn number 4. Lap number 1 in this race will be led by the 43 of Turner. Now Morgan takes a look inside in the 13. Lozano pushes him in the 88 off of turn number 2. Lozano now takes a look inside, trying to make it 3 wide for the race lead. He's trying to get the help from Derek Hall. In trouble on the back straightaway. That's Nathan Stapleton, Luke Rainey, Carter Fritz. Oh, a hard shot from Gatlin Downey in the safer barrier. Johnny Garner, Ryan New, second in points involved. Cody Smart is involved. Second caution of this one is out. Or excuse me, first caution on lap number 2. And it was just a wild situation. Alex Lozano brings them to the caution flag. First guy I saw turned around down the backstretch was Nathan Stapleton. I think someone maybe got into the wall, or someone got in the back bumper, maybe even a 4-wide scenario. It just led to this huge melee. So, looks like we'll see our first round of pit stops. Expect this to be a 2-stop race, but if we stay green the rest of the way, if I'm thinking about a race right now, there would be 2 more stops. This would be a 3-stop race with these drivers coming in. We'll focus on the 88. That's Alex Lozano. Steve Morgan behind him in the 13. See what the call is going to be here from the War Wagon. Likely just gas and go. Yep, that's the call. Well, on this pit road, as you can see there, Johnson and Hamill make some contact. It's one of the narrower pit roads. Lozano first, Morgan second, Foyles third, Hamill fourth, Matthew Logan fifth, Rossello sixth, Nanico seventh, Turner eighth, Fitzwater ninth, and Johnny Garner with damage comes out in 10th. Remember, he was involved in that caution flag. So let's see what happened. First car that went around, I think he's done for the day. It was Nathan Stapleton. The 66 Ryan New. Same with Carter Friesen. Let's watch what happened. So look at this. In the back of the pack, luckily, off of turn 2. This is just a 4-wide situation. It's pretty tough to go 4 wide. Luke Rainey, Carter Friesen, Nathan Stapleton get together. Johnny Garner with nowhere to go tries to miss it. They all go around. Friesen gets into the outside wall. Look at the shot Gatlin Downey takes. Bam! Right there. There's the spinning 2 of Johnny Garner. I think collected Ryan New, who had nowhere to go in that scenario. Here's a real-time shot down the back straightaway. Ooh, yeah, Garner took a shot. Oh, Downey just took the bigger shot there. That was a sledgehammer shot by the 52. Go from our aerial perspective here. Yeah, Cody Smart gets a piece of it as well. There's the 22, Zach Ryan. I think Justin Zidell, does he get through this clean? Goes up top to miss it. Edwin Mendez gets involved as well. There's the shot from Downey once again. That just takes your breath away there. Yeah, Zidell missed it. Luke Rainey's got us our first onboard in the 15. Rainey, I think, may be fine. I don't know how much damage he's got on the car. I don't think he's got any. So Rainey should be good. Carter Friesen has an onboard in the 37. And And the last one, Ryan New, remember, came in 47 points back on points leader CJ Williams missed it. You can see him, the yellow card in front. Watch Johnny Garner. Oh, nowhere to go. First caution's out of Texas. Let's get ready for the restart. We get ready for the restart here at No Limits Texas Motor Speedway. One car lines up at the inside line, a lap down. That is Johnny Garner out of the race after the accident. Eric Monaco, Gatlin Downey done for the day. Reset the field for you here. Alex Lozano, the race leader. Steve Morgan, second. Daniel Voiles, third. Derek Hamill, fourth. Matthew Logan, fifth. Diego Rossello, sixth. Casey Nanico, seventh. Jesse Turner, eighth. Zachary Fitzwater, ninth. Marty Johnson rounds out the top 10. Alex Lozano brings the field into the Geico restart zone, and we are back to green. The high side's going to get a lot of momentum because Johnny Garner's got all that damage. Let's see who clears Garner here, gets to the inside line. Looks like the entire top 8, I think it was. Now, who makes the first move going down the back straightaway? Everyone's just playing possum for right now. Voiles looks like he makes the first move on Morgan. This is for second on the track. Had a good car last week at Homestead, Miami. But Voiles just got bested by a damaged Morgan. You want to know why? Tires. That's why. Homestead eats up tires. But this track, TMS, doesn't really because of the fact that it was reconfigured in 2017. Now, Derek Hamill looks to take it 3 wide to the inside for the runner-up spot. Here comes the 32 of Hamill. Voiles back on the gas first. They go side by side for the runner-up spot off of turn number 4. Now here comes Matthew Logan with help from the 9 of Rossello. That's the battle for 4th on track. Meanwhile, Lozano's put up a half-second gap on the 32 of Hamill. 3 wide for 4th position. Here comes Diego Rossello trying to get inside. Can't get to the quarter panel of Matthew Logan just yet. This is the onboard with Diego. Logan's top speed going to about 196 miles an hour. Zachary Fitzwater enters the picture, but Rossello gets a little bit tied up in 1 and 2. Fitzy's going to make it 3 wide. That is for 5th. Matthew Logan and Voiles, they're battling for 3rd. Fitzy advances there as they go off of turn number 4. Daniel Voiles has a run on Hamill for 2nd spot once again. Takes 2nd here, he can. Here comes Matthew Logan for 3rd on the track. Fitzwater trying to give him a push. Fitzy says, hey man, I want to take it inside for the 4th position. Hamill puts a crossover on Voiles for the runner-up spot once again. That 32 Ford Mustang goes to 2nd. Has the help he needs from the Aussie and Fitzwater as he looks for 3rd on Voiles. Turn 1, Rossello giving him a nice push. Fitzwater a little bit tied up in 1 and 2. Rossello does not make the run. Voiles almost gets into the 9, now looks inside. Here comes Colin Denton as well in the 34, the defending winner of this race. In a heartbreaking moment, he did not really deserve the win, but I will give him credit though for leading at the end of the race. You want to know why? Because John Andrews had like a straightaway lead over 2nd place Justin Zeidel and 3rd place Colin Denton, who was in the 8 last season. As they work their way on Johnny Garner, Lozano gets by without a problem. Denton just missed the wreck that involved the top 2. Got by, yellow came out with under 5 to go and won the race. Now how does Fitzy almost gets into Derek Hamill? This will help Lozano start to charge on by. Gap has already increased from a 2nd because of the 4 getting slowed down by last week's winner, Johnny Garner. Now here comes Voiles. He makes a run underneath on Fitzwater for 2nd spot. Denton goes to 4th, Nanico 5th, and Johnson 6th. Good battle for 7th. It's Turner and Rossello. Fitzwater high up in 3 and 4. Voiles has him clear for now. Look at the gap though. Gone up once again, a 1/4 of a second faster. Lozano there. I know we're early into the race. 14 laps are in the books. Don't forget, stage number 1 ends at lap 26. And remember, not like mock racing, we remain green for the entire outcome. Denton's got a run on Fitzwater for third. Can't do anything about it just yet. Now Johnson tries to get a run on Nanico. To the inside goes Johnson. The first ever Cup Series winner here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Good battle for the top 5 spot. Fitzy looking underneath on Voiles for second. He's got that. He's never won in the New Era Cup Series. Neither has Voiles. Man, Denton almost got into the 47. That was a close call there. Trying to clear him, but just can't yet. Johnson up to fourth. Man, that high side just does not work at all in Texas. Voiles, though, drives it in deep. Here comes Jesse Turner. Almost a 3-wide scenario there. And it will be in just a moment if Voiles stays up top. Gets in front of Nanico, and now we do go 3 wide. Johnson tied up in 3 and 4. Opens the door for Jesse Turner. Here comes Stuart Grattan back into the picture. Matt Tuck's also up there in the 95 car. Running in 10th, led the early stages. Won stage 1 at Homestead, Miami last week. Oh, looking underneath Johnson and Voiles, who've got a pretty good long run car at the moment. Alex Lozano still out in front. There is traffic ahead. That's Ethan Hoffman off of turn 4. Should be catching any moment. Good battle. Look at the run for Tuck. He's got the push from Morgan in the 13. And he's made his way up from 9th to 6th position. Now he's trying to run down Stuart Grattan in the 41 machine. They're all single file. That's the best battle on track. Side by side. 7th spot. Morgan and Nanico, they work together. May have been a bump trap there from the 51 of Casey to go on by. Lozano almost up to Ethan Hoffman. Hoffman, is he the last car? No, he's a lap down. I think Ethan had an unscheduled pit stop. A vibration on the 18th, what we're hearing, and fell back big time to 38th spot. Eric Monaco, we thought he was out of the race. He's still on the track. Let's see if we can find the 3 car. There he is, a lap down in 37th. Last car on the lead lap is Ryan New in the 66, and he's got a pretty slow car. Here's the battle for second. Now the battle for fourth, we should say. Tuck's gone by Grad. He's looking to go by Denton. Matt Tuck is coming. Trying to get by last year's Texas winner in the AT&T 500 in Denton. The man with the most wins in the New Era Cup Series history, and the man with the most wins on 1.5 mile tracks. Jesse Turner up to that back bumper of Stuart Grattan. Can't do anything about it just yet. Johnson just clears the 13 of Morgan. There's the crossover by Steve. Here comes Jonathan Logan in the 21. And same with Brian Webb, Ryan Benjamin. 3 wide. Voiles underneath on 2 rookies, Clifford and Rossello. That's just outside the top 10. Voiles fell all the way back to 13th. That's as low as he's been so far today, I believe. Turner tried to look underneath on Fitzwater for second. Nothing worked. 4 laps to go in stage 1. A caution flag will end it. It would likely come down to pit stops. Tuck trying to spoil this party as well for a side-by-side battle though. Non-charter driver Ryan Benjamin goes by Casey Nanico. Voiles looks to go by the 51 as well. Trey Bartow also entering the picture. His second start in the New Era Cup Series, currently running in 14th. Good job by him right now at the moment. Webb all on the back bumper of Jonathan Logan. Working off turn 4, all remaining single file at the moment. Fitzwater and Turner, they've decided to put a draft on and work together. They've cut the gap down to 3/4 of a second. That's probably why Lozano got slowed down by Ryan New. Oh, this is going to get interesting here. Oh, New's going to cut down in front. Unless New goes by on the top side. Should not be a problem for Fitzwater and Turner. They lose some time. They gain time. 0.08 of a second. New commits to the top side. Lets those guys go by. Good driving right now by the Season 4 Daytona 500 champion. Matt Tuck has a little bit of an issue with the 66. Here goes Turner inside on Fitzy for second. And for stage number 1, first playoff point in, the race goes to Alex Lozano in the 88. Turner second, Fitzwater is third. Matt Tuck fourth, fifth Stuart Gretton, sixth Colin Denton, seventh Jonathan Logan, eighth spot Brian Webb, ninth Marty Johnson. Ryan Benjamin edges out Daniel Boyle for 10th. Fitzwater trying again on the inside on Jesse Turner for second spot. Matt Tuck is entering and putting on pressure on the 4 and the 43. And that Kobe Bryant tribute number 95 up to the back bumper of Jesse Turner. A man in Tuck who knows how to do analytics very well. He knows his parts and knows his pit windows as well. Speaking of which, I think we're not far away from approaching the pit window. Remember, these guys came in on lap 3, lap 2 to lap 3 after the first yellow, and we are just about approaching it soon. Gap cut down to 0.68. Here's Tuck inside on Turner for third on the track. Two second-year drivers in the sport. Tuck last year a part-time driver. Good battle here for the 5th spot. Denton and Season 3 champion of the series, Stuart Gretton. Jonathan Logan into the picture as well. Tuck not giving up, though, on Turner just yet. Great battle here. More traffic ahead. It would be Johnny Garner, but I have a feeling these guys will come in the next few laps. Remember, a full tank can go 66 laps here at Texas on the 1.5 mile tracks. That's on 1X. 2X, these guys go 33. And because it is 2X, because it is under a 2 mile track. Turner commits all the way up top. Interesting strategy there. Has a gap though on Matt. Talk about maybe 3, 4, 5 car lengths. But from first to fourth, the gap 1.23 seconds. Lozano's coming down pit road. Made his commitment. He's the first one in. Good call there by the 88 team. Let's see who else joins him. Steve Morgan joins him as well in the 13 camp. Oh, Troll! No, Ryan New! What the heck did you just do? I think he just missed his entry. That's kind of weird. Morgan's in, Clifford's in. Same with Collins. Affecting Neil Clifford's strategy. Ryan New is just... I don't know what's going on with him. So watch the 80 of Lozano. This is likely a 4-tire change in the 88. Not the best perspective we have. A lot more drivers come down. I think I see Fitzy down in the 4 car. And he is down. Bretton, Turner, and Tuck. Same with Webb and Benjamin. And a lot of drivers here. Let's see what the 4 team does here. Who was the leader? Jonathan Logan was the leader at the time, but I believe Lozano would have the provisional lead unless Fitzy, Turner, or Tuck, they have a better stop. Fitzwater's out and away. Turner still on the jack. Denton gets ahead of Matt Tuck, not what the 95 team wants. More drivers come down pit road. That's that third group of drivers, led by Jonathan Logan in the 21. See when actually he won another lap, I think. And there's some damage to Zach Ryan, I think, in the 22. Remember, he was involved in that first caution accident. Logan, by the way, did go another lap in that 21. And there he is down pit road. So the last of that green flag bunch coming on down. These guys would have one more stop in the race, keep in mind. Logan, 4 tire change for the 21. Take you back out to the battle for the race lead. Who is your provisional leader? It would still be Lozano at the moment. Fitzwater second. Tuck and Denton battle for third. Turner fell all the way back to 5th spot. We'll give you the full field rundown here once pit stops conclude. But it is still Alex Lozano out in front. He's led the entire race except for 1 lap. And there's Logan exiting pit road right now. So give the lead back to Lozano. Fitzwater to second. Where does Logan come back on out? He's back to 5th. Back to 6th, I think. If Turner can get by, he does. Logan's back to 6th. He's got to deal with Benjamin, though. Benjamin takes 6th, so Logan falls back to 7th. He's got to get that car up to speed about a lap. Get up to that 190 miles an hour speed. Here comes Morgan and Clifford. Now it's a battle of who has the better tires at the moment. There is traffic ahead. That's Edwin Mendez in the 11. No front end at all involved in the previous wreck. Stage 2 will end at lap 53. This is the best battle on track. Denton and Tuck battle for third. Keep in mind, these drivers, as well as Fitzwater, they've got fresher tires because Lozano came in first, but we've got a yellow out. And who's it for? Yellow lights are on. I don't see any smoke. I think someone had an issue. I don't know if it was Ryan New. I am not sure. I think these drivers, though, will stay out once again. Or will they come in? Some coming in, some staying out. Lozano is coming in. That would put him at lap 67, so he will give up the lead for fresher tires. Interesting call there, and the lead will be handed off to Zachary Fitzwater. Maybe Zach Ryan. I think he had some rear end damage, which we did not see in the first accident. We'll have to look and show you when the caution lights come on. So let's watch this right here. Watch the flag man flash these fencing lights. Alright, there it is. So let's go through and see. Ah, there we go. We got it right here. There was barely any smoke, though. That is Carter Friesen in the 37. His second accident of the day. Show you what happened. This came to the start-finish line. Watch Patrick Smith in the 14. Just trying to go by the slow traffic. Just dumped him. Patrick Smith just gave a message. If you don't go by me, boom. Gets into the outside wall. Zach Ryan. There's that rear end damage. That's a shot into the turn 1 safer barrier for Zach Ryan. The right side damage. That could be the end of his run. I'm not too sure, though. Real time. Great camera work, guys. Carter Friesen brings out the caution. At Texas Motor Speedway, second time today as we get ready to start. Second caution's out for a spin with Carter Friesen and Zach Ryan. Alex Lozano not in the race lead. We'll show you where he is. Near the end of the pack, Igor Barreto, I believe, came in with him as well. He's fallen back to the 29th spot. Got the best car out there trying to make it on fresher tires and get through all these drivers. In the race lead, Zachary Fitzwater, Colin Denton second, Matt Tuck is third, Jesse Turner fourth, Ryan Benjamin fifth, Steve Morgan sixth, Neil Clifford seventh, Jonathan Logan is eighth, Brian Webb ninth, and Stuart Gratton is currently 10th. 4 drivers on the inside line for this restart. It's Cody Smart, Eric Monaco, Ryan New, and Johnny Garner. Stuart Haas teammates on the front row for this restart. Fitzwater, the race leader. He's got the control, and we are back to green at Texas. Good move there by Cody. Top 3. clear by, and Denton and Fitzwater get control on the low side, and Denton's up to the back bumper. He looks inside on Fitzwater for the race lead. Last season's winner of the AT&T 500, his name is Colin Denton, and he's back out front. Jesse Turner looks for third, he's got that on tuck. Now challenges Fitzwater for second. Meanwhile, it's a Hornet's Nest in the back of the pack as they deal with lap traffic. Ryan Benjamin trying to spoil the party. Fitzwater and Benjamin split the 43, 3 wide. Fitzwater remains in control. Benjamin had a tough time getting by Turner. Clears in front of the 43 and the 36. And now here comes Steve Morgan in the 13 car. Pushing that 36 of Benjamin. Yellow's out. Thought I saw the yellow flag come. Oh, big wreck. Zach Ryan again with Brian Ferris. Third yellow is out, and that's Ryan's third wreck of the day. That definitely changes everything. Let's show you where Lozano made his way back up into. Where is he? We lost sight of the... Was he involved? I don't know, but we're going to see some drivers come in, others stay out. Nope, there's Lozano. At the line was in 31st, so that didn't really help him that much. He's going to stay out there, so that caution's kind of what he wanted. Everyone comes on in. Ryan, a lot more damage to the 22 machine. Do I see Lozano staying out? Oh, I think he came in. Lozano may have had a problem under caution. They want to get that fixed. I do not see any sign. There's the 88, the back of the pack right there, just going below the pylon. Colin Denton, this is a 4-tire stop for the 34 team. And let's see if he wins the race off pit road. Who gets out first? Logan. Lozano still has to come in and makes contact with the 21. Jonathan Logan wins the race off pit road. Zachary Fitzwater second. Colin Denton third. Benjamin fourth. Bartow fifth. Grattan Turner. Morgan, Zidell, and Tuck your top 10. Let's look at the big wreck that took place. And I believe the race leader could be Ethan Hoffman. I think it is. Hoffman the leader and Friesen would be second. Ryan's already done for the day. Show you the replay and show you what happened to the 22. So let's go from our aerial perspective here. Another 4-wide situation in Calamity Alley. Ferris gets into Rainey and Vargas. I don't know how Vargas and Eli Bright make that amazing save. Patrick Smith locks the brakes, goes around. Lozano does get involved. The best car here gets a piece of it. Probably just cosmetic damage to the 88. Then watch the 22 of Ryan. Has to commit Heidemann, Smith, and Rainey, and there does not expect Ferris to be backing out of it. Look at all the debris in turn 3, all the foam out of the car. Ryan is done. This is in real time. Mitchell Collins involved as well in the 19, and then watch that. Man, all 4 wheels off the ground for Brian Ferris. One of the scarier wrecks I've seen from him this season. Beyond bowl with Luke Rainey. Rainey may be good to go once again. I'm not too sure, but the caution's out. Ready for another restart here at Texas. 3rd yellow today. Oh my gosh. So this will be an interesting restart. Let's explain why. Ethan Hoffman stayed out. He's got the race lead. Same with Carter Friesen. The only 2 drivers who stayed out trying to earn stage points. 3rd spot, Jonathan Logan. 4th, Zachary Fitzwater. 5th is Colin Denton. 6th, teammate Ryan Benjamin. 7th, Trey Bartow. 8th, Stuart Grattan. 9th, Jesse Turner. And 10th is Steve Morgan. Hoffman's got in a big advantage because of the damage. Carter Friesen, the rear end is gone. From the 18, you can just see the fuel cell there. Drivers on the inside line, Eric Monaco, Cody Smart, Johnny Garner, Ryan New. Out of the race, Brian Ferris, Zach Ryan, Gatlin Downey. Done for the day. We get ready for the restart. Watch Hoffman have a good jump here. Remember, he had that unscheduled pit stop between the first and second caution. Monaco still on the low line. That's not what the 18 wants. Logan's going by Frieza, and that's what he wants off of 2. Faster cars trying to work together with Eric Monaco. Hoffman still stuck up top. Here comes Logan inside. The battle for the race lead is heating up off of 4. Give it to Hoffman at the line, but Logan trying to take the race lead back. Fitzwater's playing the gap. It's 3 wide for the race lead off of 2. No one giving up. Here comes Stanton. He could make it 4 wide. No. Logan keeps the gap down to the inside. Cuts it off. Oh! Logan gets turned. Oh my goodness. There they go. We've got a big wreck at the start finish line. Oh no! Are you kidding me? The track is blocked. Brian Webb upside down. The track is littered right now, full of cars that are damaged. 4th caution is out. The race leader, Colin Denton. And that will give us a 1-lap shootout for stage 2. Oh my heavens. Can you believe what just went down? Me? I cannot. Bartow comes in. Webb is likely done. A lot of cars involved. Leaking fluid, Cody Smart, another car. It's Stuart Grant and Garner with more damage. CJ Williams, the points leader, involved. That is the huge one at Texas. You know what they say, friends. Everything gets bigger in Texas. And that big one did get big. Logan, the leader, turned, and Colin Denton, the race leader. We need to take a moment. From the aerial shot, Logan just tried to come up in front of Fitzwater and Monaco, and Logan just gets turned. There goes Denton on by. Hoffman gets up. There's Stuart Grant. Tough break for him. Does Justin Zidell get out of this clean? He does. And there's Derek Hamill into Steve Morgan. Here comes Benny Watson, Tyler Markle. And this is just going to trigger a huge melee. Watson on 2 wheels. Look at that mess. Brian Webb finishes the Shrek on his lid. Real-time shot, friends. Here we go. Fitzwater got into the outside wall as well. Look at all these cars here. Oh, man. It's a shot from Neil Clifford, I believe. That's more than half the field involved, friends. More than half the field done. Here's Steve Morgan's onboard in the 13. Just gonna sit back and watch. Everyone hard on the brakes, but there's the one shot he gets, and here comes everyone else with a shot here. All those cars just getting involved. From the one that flipped, Brian Webb in the back of the pack. He's on the brakes, obviously, but everyone just like blocked them up, but they knew the track was blocked, and there's Webb. Here's Diego Rossello in the 9. Question is, how much rear end damage does he have? Doesn't look like he's got any front end damage. Rossello could be fine. I don't know. There's some right side damage, I think, but I don't know. Luke Rainey's had a tough race today. Here's his perspective. Got into the 42 of Stapleton. Still Clifford. Bam! He's gonna be done. Up on 2 wheels is CJ Williams, the points leader, involved as well. Finally, Igor Barreto. This race was just turning out so well. And caution. Yellow flag is out again. So we get ready for another restart. A wild turn of events has brought us ready for the restart. I don't even know how many cars are clean. Denton the leader, Turner second, Benjamin third, Tuck fourth, Rossello fifth, Johnson is sixth, Bartow is seventh, Smith eighth, Zidell ninth, and Friesen is 10th. There's still 26 cars on the lead lap, but a lot of them probably have some form of damage. Out of the race after that, 2 cars on the inside line a lap down. That's Monaco and New. I believe the ones we have that are done. Gardner, Smart, Turner, Stapleton, Webb, I don't know. 1 lap to go, though, in stage number 2. That's what we do know. Who's going to get the next playoff point? Now, the question is, for some of these drivers that came in under the caution, they're going to need another caution. Or else they're going to have to play some fuel strategy. They're going to have to play the economy game. Colin Denton pulling away from Jesse Turner. And off of turn number 4. The playoff point. To the number 34, Colin Denton. As they all continue to race him back. Justin Zidell makes a stop down pit road. Turner was second, Benjamin third, Tuck fourth, Johnson fifth, Rossello sixth, Bartow was seventh, Smith eighth, Friesen ninth, and Mendez with no front end is 10th. Bartow gets by Rossello without a problem for 6th spot on the racetrack. Under 30 laps, just at 30 laps to go here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Johnson trying inside to get by Monaco for 2nd spot. It's Ryan Benjamin underneath on Jesse Turner. Colin Denton, right now the race leader, coming into today's race, had a total of 6 NOFSRL New Era Cup Series wins, most of any driver. If he does win today, it would be a win number 7 and would be the 9th win in his NOFSRL career. Benjamin gets by on Turner for 2nd. The drivers in 2nd and 3rd. Same with the guy in 4th. They've never won in the New Era Cup Series. Jesse Turner, though, he's a really good driver, though, in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, currently running in 3rd position. Benjamin and Denton, the Front Row Motorsports teammates. Denton first, Benjamin second. Benny Watson currently running 18th. Ooh, Denton gets a little bit tight off of 1 and 2. This opens the door for the part-timer Benjamin to go underneath and challenge for the race lead. .36 car trying to lead at the stripe. He does. New leader Ryan Benjamin. Denton falls back to 2nd, but does he have to deal with Jesse Turner? He does. Turner to the inside on Denton for the runner-up spot. 5 cars right now. You saw in that picture. They are all battling for the lead at the moment. Trey Bartow looks for 4th on Matt Tuck. Tuck's got some rear end damage. Denton not giving up on Benjamin, trying to show the rookie what is up. He looks inside. If I'm Ryan Benjamin, I'd just say let him go. For the lead, Denton just does not have the draft. All staying single file at the moment. Good battle for stick. That's Rossello and Johnson. Johnson with the damaged rear end, though, not giving up at all. Now Turner trying to spoil the party of Colin Denton. Here comes Bartow inside. That's for 3rd on the track. He had a good start at Auto Club. Finished in the lead lap in the lead pack. These part-timers, though, doing a good job in this race. Benjamin leading, Bartow's in 3rd. Barretto's currently running in 12th spot. highest part-timers at the moment. Jesse Turner trying to get back on Bartow. Does he try to look inside for third position? It's the 43. Nothing working yet. I do hear traffic ahead, I believe. No, I do not, actually. That's a half a lap lead. Rossello Johnson still battling Johnson, losing space. Now here comes Lozano. He's made his way back up to 8th. Remember, pitted earlier than these guys. He's on a fuel mileage strategy. He's got to make one stop. He's about 2-3 laps short at the moment. Benjamin continues to lead, about 2 car length lead over teammate Denton. Bartow running 3rd. Turner is 4th. Matt Tuck, that is your top 5 at the moment. Denton a little bit tight. Does this open up the door for the 27? It does. He takes a look down low, below the white hash marks on top. '27 car moves up to 2nd. Denton falls back to 3rd, and now he has to deal with Jesse Turner. And now the part-timers 1 and 2, showing the veteran drivers who's boss right now. Denton got way tight up in 1 and 2. Turner takes 3rd spot away. Denton's got some trouble with that race car at the moment. Trying to get back down low on Jesse Turner. Crossover move. They almost touch at the line. 20 laps to go. Look at the gap they've put up. 3/10 of a second lead between Benjamin and teammate Denton. Here comes Bartow in the 27. One of the more experienced drivers on the Napa fan side of the channel. His first season of New Era Cup Series competition has 2 NOFSRL victories. As for Ryan Benjamin, he's never won in the NOFSRL. And a fun fact, if he does win, he would become the 244th different driver to win in all NOFSRL sanctioned series. Denton and Turner still not giving up on that battle, remember. One more stop these drivers have to make. From 1st to 5th, gap is now over a second. That's Tuck running in 5th. Denton and Turner, though, just not giving it up just yet. Focus back up here. Lozano's gone by Johnson for 7th on track. Now he eyes toward Diego Rossello. If Lozano wins this race, this may be, friends, the greatest comeback we've ever seen, or the greatest drive in the NOFSRL ever, in my opinion. May have jinxed it, though, for Alex. I'm not sure yet. 34 and 43 continue to battle for 3rd. Tuck gets them very tight up in 1 and 2. He's laying on back. I think he may be saving fuel as well. I don't think he can make it. He won't be able to make it, though, on a full tank. I know that right now. He's got to come in once more. Other drivers, like probably Lozano, he's on a fuel mileage strategy. That's the battle for 6th. He's got to deal with his teammate, Diego Rossello. There's your onboard. Lozano, he's got to run inside. 6th spot on the track. Meanwhile, Bartow on that back bumper of Benjamin could try the inside for the lead here. He's going to try and do that. 15 laps to go in Texas, and here comes Bartow. He's being patient. I know he's being patient, because they got traffic ahead. Luke Rainey. Bartow wants to figure out where Benjamin and Rainey are going. Remember, Rainey and Benjamin are teammates at Premium Motorsports. So there could be some team orders here. Benjamin fakes high, goes low. Here comes Rainey. He's got the door open. Bartow has the door open thanks to Rainey off of turn number 2. Benjamin gets slowed down. Trey Bartow goes to the point. Benjamin fades back to second, now has to deal with Denton. Way tight up in the corner, but we got pit stops. Benjamin coming in. This is his final stop of the race. Now, what about these guys here? I'm pretty sure Denton, Turner, and Bartow have to come in next. Same with Tuck. As for Lozano, remember, he's on that economy run at the moment. Turner looking for second on Denton. Let's look at the strategy for Benjamin. He's already away. Fort Tires on that 36 and he's gone. Top three, meanwhile, stay out once again. Rossello came in, same with Johnson. They could not make the distance. Also in Smith and Monaco. Back up front, though, for the lead, or for second spot. Denton underneath on Turner. And now Denton's going to come in. Same with Turner. Turner gets in front of Denton. That's big there. Tuck's coming in. Now let's see what these two drivers decide to do. Bartow continues to lead. Lozano just 3.5 seconds back. I think the plan for Lozano was to keep the lead, but then just fade on back. But then once he's got a big gap, just save fuel. Plan here for Jesse Turner. If you're not doing 4, you're doing 2 right side tires. Denton's already gone. I think that was the plan with Benjamin as well. 2 tires on the right. There it is. Who gets out in front, though? It's close here. Turner barely over Denton. Johnson gets out behind. Back up front, though. Lozano still behind. Bartow going by Eli Bright. Has to deal with Derek Hamill, though. It's a 4-second lead at the moment between Trey Bartow and Lozano. Remember, Alex has fresher tires. 10 laps to go. Now make it 9 for the man that's making his second ever start in the New Era Cup Series. Trying to put off what would be a huge upset. There goes Smith. He goes by. Lozano cut the gap down to 3.5. But Trey's just trying to say bye-bye. Third spot's Carter Friesen. Fourth is Igor Barreto. And then fifth would be Daniel Boyles. Him and Logan are actually battling for that top 5 position at the moment. Barreto's coming in. News coming in. Barreto did not have enough. And now Bartow has upped the gap to Lozano. Gap now almost 3 3/4 of a second. Stand by, folks. We could have a good finish brewing. There's Hamill. Lozano comes in. Lozano did not have enough in the tank. Bartow. Now he's got a 9-second gap over Carter Friesen. What will he do? Well, he's looking like he's going to go another lap. He is. I think Bartow right now is trying to stretch the fuel game. But that car's not slowing down one bit. I don't know why he's going. I think he's going as slow as possible in the turns to try to win this. We have 6 laps to go. If we get to 5 laps to go and a caution comes out and Bartow's in the lead, Trey Bartow wins this race, I believe. What does he do here? He looks like he's going to go into pit road, I think. He's slowing down. He did not have enough. Now, what do you do here if you're Trey? Do you just go gas only or do you do 2 tires? Unless the 96 came in, which he is coming in. That's Matthew Logan. Where's Derek Hamill, though? He's back on the lead lap. Those were the only 2 that did not come in. And Bartow is only doing 2 tires. No fuel on the 27. That's very interesting to me. There's Benjamin in the 36. Would be in second at the moment. Turner not far behind. There's Bartow. There's Bartow. Benjamin goes by. Benjamin out back in front with 5 to go. Bartow falls back to 4th. Tried to stretch it, but the glass slipper nearly fit. Lozano fell back to 8th. Tough break for him. So Ryan Benjamin is the new leader, a half-second lead. It's not over yet. 4 laps to go. Your top 2 drivers, Benjamin and Turner, they're battling for their first ever New Era Cup Series victory. For Benjamin, though, that would be an upset too. He's looking for his first ever win in the NOFSRL. Jesse Turner, meanwhile, on the other hand, looking for his 3rd career NOFSRL win. Closing the gap. Benjamin slowed down by Tyler Marco for a moment. 3 laps to go. Marco tries to let Scott go on by. The Hendrick teammates trying to slow down the leaders. Benjamin getting held up by points leader CJ Williams for a moment. Now what does Jesse Turner do? He closes the gap on Ryan Benjamin. Gap down to about a car length and a half. Turner runs a better low line. At the line, popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 laps remaining at Texas. And Jesse Turner is there. Inside goes Turner for the lead in what could be the win. Down to the inside, Turner. There is traffic ahead. That's Ethan Hoffman. But this is the battle for what could be the win. Turner inside, Benjamin outside. This time by the white flag in the air. Benjamin not giving up an inch yet. Turner tries to side draft. 1 lap to go in Texas. It's Turner out in front. He clears Ryan Benjamin and Jesse Turner out in the lead. Looking for his first New Era Cup Series win. But it's not over yet. Benjamin has a last chance in turn 3. Does he try the inside? He's gonna try it. Is this going to be it? Turner versus Benjamin coming to the line. Turner gets it at Texas. First career New Era Cup Series win for Jesse Turner. My man used to be a local boy of mine, now living in Tennessee. He's done it. Jesse Turner, he's made the 43 famous in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and it's made it famous at Texas Motor Speedway now. Oh man, I'm so happy for Jesse Turner. First win in the New Era Cup Series, and he is locked into the playoffs as long as he stays in the top 30 in points. 3/100ths of a second. Benjamin was coming closer and closer. The final margin was 29/1000ths of a second. I believe this is the closest finish in Cup Series history at the Texas Motor Speedway. I want to confirm that though, because of how Josh Goot did. We'll confirm that in a little bit. But let's watch how this played out. From the aerial shot, this is 2 laps to go. They just got by the lap traffic of CJ Williams and Tyler Marco. Turner had a better low line than Benjamin, got up to the quarter pound. They were battling it out for the race lead. And off of turn 4, Turner with the advantage. This would not be considered a last lap pass because Turner led at the line. Great side drafting off of turn 4 by the 43. Gets back out in front. But then what Benjamin does, well, Turner actually, first off, he gets tight. Benjamin holds his line in 1 and 2. Benjamin gets the draft off of Turner going into turn 3. Turner runs the middle line. Benjamin runs lower, opens up the gap, and we get another side-by-side photo finish. Jesse Turner on the run, and in Fontana right there. Let's go back and show it to you. Frame by frame. Jesse Turner does it. That close over Ryan Benjamin. The fans got a great show no one will be disappointed by today's race. If you were not entertained, I don't know what to say to you. I really don't know what to say to you if you were not excited for today's race. Let me take a photo of that. That is amazing. We haven't even focused, by the way, on the top 10. Who got that? That's my question now. Why not? Another photo. This is just the best. One of the best finishes I've ever seen at Texas. So Turner wins it. Benjamin second. Denton third. Bartow fourth. Lozano came back for a top 5 finish. Good to see that happen for him. Rossello sixth. Friesen seventh. Tuck eighth. Fitzwater ninth. Igor Barreto finishes in 10th. What a race! That's all I can say right now. Show you the rest of the drivers that did not finish the race. 1 through 28 got to the checkered flag. Everyone else DNF'd. Tough break for a lot of drivers. Ryan New, 28 though, 5 laps down. But that big wreck just taking place. So here are your point standings after today's wild race. Jesse Turner put up 11 spots. Went all the way from 34th to 23rd with that win. Here's how the standings look. CJ Williams, Marty Johnson, Ethan Hoffman, all in right now. They've got wins. Tyler Markle, Jesse Turner, 4th and 5th are also in. But Johnny Garner and Brian Ferris each lost 10 spots today, down to 26th and 27th in points. They are in big trouble at the moment. They got to do a better job if they want to remain in the playoffs. The win obviously stands. As long as they make top 30 by the end of the regular season, they are in to the next round, or into the postseason at the moment. But 7 different races, 7 different winners. Here's how the rest of the point standings look. Diego Rossello moves up to 8th. Ryan New now drops back to 9th. By the way, Williams only gained 4 spots, or 4 points today. Despite getting involved in that wreck later on in the race, in the middle of the race. 10th is Carter Friesen, up 3. 11th, Eagle Barreto, up 1. Neil Clifford drops to 12th, down 3. Matt Tuck is up 6 spots to 7th. He's 13th now in points. Luke Rainey drops 4 to 8th. He's 14th. 15th is Steve Morgan, up 2. Colin Denton, up 14. Wow, moves up to 11th in the standings. And has the final final spot right now, if I'm correct, by, is that 10 points? That is 10 points right now. 10-point lead over Brian Webb, who falls back to, Brian Webb, who falls back to, 4 spots to 8th, or to 12th in the standings, was 8th, last week. Below Brian Webb, they're currently fighting. Eric Monaco is 18th, Patrick Smith 19th, Casey Nanico is 20th. Your rest of the standings at the moment. Hendrick Motorsports big lead in the team points. Neil Clifford currently a 2-point lead over Igor Barreto in the rookie standings. So yeah. By the way, with today, CJ Williams will not have he completed every lap so far except for one when he got lapped at Texas. Next race for the New Era Cup Series, we're going back to a short track, and for the first time since season 1, we return to Bristol, baby, for the Curb Records 500 inside the Coliseum. You do not want to miss that one. It is going to be a fun one. Green flag time to be determined, again, depending on what the deal is with iRacing and eNASCAR. So that's going to do it for today. I'm Mario Sakal. You've been watching the NOFSRL New Era Cup Series. We congratulate Jesse Turner on winning the AT&T 500 in Texas. Thank you all for joining us today. So long from the Lone Star State.